Hi guys, Slam99 here. Well, today I'm going to bring a tabletop review, a very special, very beautiful, one of the best handling 1911 by look, the way it's feel, the way it shoots, soft shooting. You got to look at this to believe it, guys. My brother bought it brand new about 4 months ago, and he decided that he want to sell it. So we got going to Tulsa and sell it. I shoot with him on this gun. Guys, we fire less than, I would say, 50 rounds through this gun. And it's probably the softest recoil 1911 I ever shot. Better than my Kimber. And about Colt, guys, beautiful guns. Beautiful guns. Factory came with 2 mag. Okay. You can see it's brand flipping new. Okay. And then come a takedown tool for the 1911 from Smith & Wesson. Let me put it on the side. Okay. Alright, let's focus more on the gun. 5-inch barrel. Okay. The safety check I did earlier, but still safety check. Chamber is clear. Okay. And tell you what, guys, this is probably one of the most beautiful 1911 for the money. Smith & Wesson 1911 the E series, not the custom shop, the E series. And look at the engraved on this gun. It's engraved. You can feel it. It's not laser engraved, it's machine engraved. It's very beautiful. The patterns on it. The fit scales, feeling, the machine on this gun, phenomenal. The polish of this gun, very detailed and soft recoil. And I feel bad to shoot this gun after that day. I was feeling bad. I said, man, it's such a beautiful gun. I don't want to shoot it. I want to put it in the glass display case to put it for display, instead of shooting this gun. But heck, I feel bad, I shot about 20 rounds. My brother shot about, I shot 30 rounds. Yeah, about 30 rounds. Because we brought a box of 45 ACP, and we shoot it. Very soft recoil, very accurate. I'd be able to shot the 25-yard target like, 8 out of 8. So, very accurate guns, and the trick on this gun is freaking good. I would say better than my Kimber cotton, my custom built Kimber. There's a safety grip here, little dovetail safety grip. That's it, guys. That's all it's tech. The freaking thing, the recoil, not the recoil, the hammer probably be about 3 pounds. That's it. That's it. Very light shooting, soft recoil, good handlings. Weight wise, it's like all the genetic, 1911, but heck, it's the government models. Based on the government models. The front and the rear side actually steel, not plastic. A lot of cheaper 1911, even Colt now they went to a plastic front and rear sight. I'm not a big fan of plastic sight. You can broke it off, but this at least it's made from steel, so solid steel, so it won't break on you. MSRP on this gun is $1,700, $16,999 on the website, on the Smith & Wesson website. I saw them used on Gunbroker with engraving. The E series probably get it used for maybe, I would say, $900. But this engraved, I wouldn't say I think they make a ton of these. Not something to be proud of, but it's very beautiful. I don't think it's collectible either. It's something cool to look at. Good shooter. But I feel bad to shoot it because it's a beautiful gun. It's such a beautiful gun, guys. I shoot it and very accurate. The handling of this gun is phenomenal. The wood grip on this gun is just freaking. I was see the fish scale and the checkering right here. and a little texture at the back on the back grips. I mean, look at this thing. Ambidextrous. I'm not ambidextrous. The safety on this side, not ambidextrous though. That's one bad thing about this freaking thing. It's not ambidextrous. I thought it was ambidextrous the other day. No, it's, yeah, I guess not. But that's safety. Okay. One thing I learned from my grandpa was decock in 1911 by pushing back a dovetail and then half cock. How you decock the 1911 carry like that, you know, at least that what the South Vietnamese army officer was trained to carry at 1911 a half cock. You know, I don't know about how about the U.S. spec because I don't been around any of our ex-military servicemen that was carried this, but I know that in Vietnam, an officer issue, they carry it half cock. So by doing this, you pull back on the hammer and pull on the trigger and let go. Hold on, this freaking thing is a little harder on. Yep, like that. Yeah, there you go. Half cock, like that. Great firearms, great shooting, good handlings. Bad thing is they're not ambidextrous safety, so that one downside of this firearms. Handling wise, very good, very accurate. You can get this thing used for, I sidetracked it for around, I see them at $1,300, anywhere as low as $1,200. But don't quote me on this because nowadays the gun price now is jumping everywhere, so I don't know what it's worth anymore. I hate to quote you something and it turn out to be higher or lower. So, you know, it's based on whatever you're willing to pay. But for me, if I had $1,200 or $1,300 right now, I would jump on this. If you're in the market buying one of these guys, my brother's selling this, and we're gonna be at Tulsa Gun Show this weekend. So you know, I probably do some gun show video, you know, in Tulsa. But anyhow, this was my gun that we're gonna take it out for sale. So beautiful gun, shoot very good, handling very good. The one downside is not ambidextrous safety. Taking this gun out, this assembly, this gun is very, very easy. And in fact, Smith & Wesson also come with a little takedown tools right here, so you can take down your 1911. I don't think I want to do a takedown video on this gun because I just took it down and cleaned it a little bit, you know, loop it up. But when you got this from Smith & Wesson, they're actually pretty damn dry. Okay. I put a drop of oil on this rail, you know, back here. Put a drop of oil here and a drop of oil here, and then put a couple drop here and here and on both sides and rock and roll. It can affect it pretty damn dry, guys, so expecting it, you know, it's not something lubricated wet, but it's pretty dry. Okay, self-defense gun, yes, absolutely. Concealed carry, I am so afraid to scratch this gun. And I know that some of you would really, you know, it's a tool, but something that look like this, I don't want to carry it. I would leave it at home for home defense or take it out to the range and shoot it, have a good time with the wife and the kids and, you know, some of my friends and family. It's a great gun to have around, but I wouldn't use it for concealed carry. It's too beautiful to, you know, to carry one of these things because very, look at the both side engraving, guys. Look at the engraving of this firearm. I mean, the pistol is phenomenal. You can't pay. I would say this gun is probably a top tier you can buy because something like this that you, man, I would say about $2,000 range if it's, you know, from Kimber. But you pay, I mean, $600-700 cheaper for something like this compared to a Kimber or some custom 1911. You know what I mean? The front side is all 3 dot. The front 1 dot and the rear side came with 2 dot. So it's a 3 dot sight. Oh my God, the trigger on it, I would say 3 pound, man, 3 to 4 pound. It's just no take up at all. Maybe lighter than 4. I wouldn't say 4 pound. I would say about 3 pound, 2.5 to 3. Very light recoil, soft recoil, smooth shooting. if you're in the market, buy one of these guys, jump on it. I would buy another one if I, well, not, I don't want to. If I have the money right now, I would buy it from him, okay? But since I want to save some money now, I have other things that I want to buy, so I better hold off on, buying his pistol. I've been buying a couple of his guns. He's been buying some of my guns, so we traded gun back and forth. But most of his guns is my house, so, he don't have to save the dick enough so I can shoot a lot of his gun. But something like this that he want to sell, and I want to say, man, I need to do a video before, he sold his gun. And actually, guys, something like this is really beautiful to have. Well, that's all I have for you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, God bless the USA.